99% of footballers never make it pro because they're training wrong. They get to the field, shoot some free kicks, do some random controls and exercises, and finish by shooting more free kicks. If this is you, you'll never become a pro footballer. But don't worry, in this video, it reveals how elite individual training plan that will skyrocket and get you crazy results. The first step is to plan out your week. Get a weekly planner, identify the days you have team training, and build your individual training schedule around it. For example, if you have team training on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you have 2 days and 3 days available. You train alone. This means only 2 days to maximize your technique and attributes. So you need to structure this very carefully or you'll be left behind like the 99% of footballers. The next step is to identify what weaknesses are core pillars. First, technique. Second, instinct. Third, athleticism. Technique branches out into first touch, ball control, passing, shooting. Every footballer needs to master the technical foundation to even have a chance of making it pro. Next, instinct branches out into dribbling, creativity, and flair. And this gives an X factor that separates you from the rest of the competition and grab the attention of pro scouts. And finally, athleticism branches out into speed, strength, into prevention. The game is evolving faster than ever. If you aren't faster or stronger than your opponent and can't go full season without getting injured, you will destroy your career. And from here, identify your weaknesses and they're holding your game back. This could be your weak foot technique, shooting accuracy, or dribbling, or even your creativity. Here, you identify your 4 weaknesses you need to work on to take your game to the next level. Next, you need to identify your strength and find all qualities you're good at, and your next goal is to maximize them. If you're already good at dribbling, you should focus on adding new skill moves to your bag, or if you're good at passing, you should look to add new techniques like trivela or long pings. Maximizing your best attributes will allow you to stand out more, which is exactly what pro scouts look for when they need players to amaze them. So your overall goal is to level out your weaknesses so they become unnoticeable and maximize your strength out so you stand out in games. Now you identify your strengths and weaknesses. It's time to show how you train them properly. And most footballers believe they need to do crazy controls, ball mastery, exercises, but they see social media. But the reality is this is only makes you more robotic. It's not realistic enough. It teaches your brain to recognize patterns and predictability, which is the opposite of real match. If you look at how Messi, Neymar, Maradona, and Ronaldinho, and the greatest footballers grew up training, they didn't know complicated over complicated drills. They train unrestricted, but often barefoot, overdevelop their instincts naturally. Coin drills help you master the basics, but overdoing them will harm your creativity and hinder your instinct-driven play style. Now it's time to pillar 1, technical foundation. First, begin by going barefoot on natural grass and juggling the ball with both feet for 10 minutes. No need to get fancy as this is just a warm-up. Then proceed to freestyle for 5 minutes. Try a different freestyle to activate your creativity. After that, move on to high-low juggling. Juggle the ball too low 3 times, then kick it up and control that, letting drop. Repeat this for another 10 minutes. This works on both ball control, first touch. This gets you comfortable on the ball. Next, move to initiate wall work. Find a flat wall. Start by pressing control the rebound. Try a different technique with the inside and outside of your foot. Use your both feet at different speed and forces. Then move on to unrestricted wall juggling and roll the ball against the wall. Control using different technique. Repeatedly keep the ball from touching the ground. Use all parts of your body, both feet, and stay creativity with the technique. This ensures you can control the ball comfortably in any situation on the pitch. Now it's time to pillar 2, instinct training. If you visit Brisbane like Messi, Neymar, Lamine Yamal, it seems like you're 10 times faster than your opponents. But in reality, not thinking at all. They're playing through instinct. Messi has said he doesn't think during games and just relies on instinct. The same goes for Neymar, whose brain was scanned by Japanese neurologists. They found his brain is on autopilot when playing. This isn't genetics or natural talent. It's a result of training your subconscious mind to take over and rely on instinct when you dribble. We'll show you how to build an instinct-driven play style too. First, you need to strong dribbling foundation. This means close ball control, good agility, balance, and the ability to accelerate and accelerate properly. If you are a beginner, don't have this yet, you need to master this before advancing to instinct training. You can develop it through cone drills, do different variations of cone wins with both foot, start gradually increase the speed to fully master your dribbling. Try different drills to challenge your brain, and slowly implement body feints and skill moves. Once
you've mastered the dribbling foundation, you can advance to instinct training. The first step of instinct training is skill move mastery. Pick at least 5 skill moves you want to fully master. These could be body feints, step over variations, or flashy moves like elasticals or flicks. Head to a field with open space and begin performing the skill moves slowly. Gradually increase the speed until you're comfortable, then master them with your weak foot. Repeat this process with all the skill moves you chose. Next, move on to free flow dribbling. Pick one of the skills you've mastered and begin dribbling around as intensely as possible. Imagine a defender approaching, execute the skill move quickly, then accelerate into space. Do this repeatedly for 30 seconds without stopping. Take a break and repeat 5 times for each skill move. This will begin priming your brain to use these moves in high-pressure situations. Once you've used every skill move, it's time to convert them into instinct. Repeat the previous exercise, but this time include all the skill moves. Imagine a defender coming at you, perform which moves come naturally. In that moment, without thinking, accelerate away and repeat this for 1 minute gradually, increase the speed, odds improve. These exercises will help you execute skills effortlessly in real games and become more unpredictable and dangerous. Finally, we have Pillar 3, athleticism training. As we said earlier, elite athleticism consists of speed, strength, and injury prevention. But modern footballers are training this concept wrong. They think bigger upper and lower body muscles automatically make them faster and stronger. So they start bench pressing, doing bicep curls and leg extensions. But this often leads to the opposite. They feel more stiff and robotic on the pitch, lose speed and agility, and throw their proprioception out of tune, leading to more pain and injuries. If you truly want to get faster and stronger without getting injured, you first need to build your athletic foundation through fascia and biomechanics. This strengthens your fascial system, the connective tissue that links all your muscles and surrounds the entire body. And biomechanics training corrects your movement so you land properly and run more efficiently, the way your body is designed to. Once you've bulletproofed your body against injuries, you can begin strengthening your body as a whole with calisthenics, plyometrics, weighted isometrics, and compound movements. The goal is to avoid isolated movements like bicep curls or chest presses, and instead strengthen the body as a whole. Here's a simple beginner gym plan. For upper body day, you'll do pull-ups, chin-ups, and push-up variations. Perform each exercise for 3 sets to failure. These exercises work your biceps, triceps, chest, shoulders, and back together. And as they get easier, you can begin adding weight to make them harder. For lower body, do box jumps, alternating lunge jumps, isometric lunge holds, and weighted plyometrics. Emphasize explosiveness and perform these exercises barefoot to increase feedback and help prevent injuries. Keep your heels slightly elevated and land on the ball of your foot. This works on Achilles tendon stiffness, which can help increase your speed. Aim for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps and progressively add small amounts of weight as they get easier.
Make sure you subscribe and like this video and subscribe to get more content like this. We are helping the footballers become professionals. Thank you.
Magnificent work to get to this position. Can he pick the pass? He has for Sol Gordon. Gordon trying to get round the goal.